Good morning, students. This is Sheba. Now we are going to see about the electronic devices. Unit 1, Semiconductor Diode. In our previous intro sessions, we have discussed about what is meant by electronic devices. What is the purpose of going into electronics? And what are all the real-time applications of these electronic devices? And in next session, we have discussed about semiconductors. What is meant by these semiconductors? Of course, the basics of electronics comes under these semiconductors. Semiconductor devices forms the working of electronic devices. And now, having a deep discussion about semiconductors, we are going to see about the PN junction diode. What is meant by this PN junction? So, in previous class itself, we have detailedly discussed about doping, P-type semiconductors, M-type semiconductors, everything and all. And now we are going to see about the diode, that is PN junction diode. It is nothing but a two-terminal or two-electron semiconductor device which allows the electric current in only one direction, while blocks the electric current in opposite or reverse direction. Before getting into the topic of discussion, let us have the real-time application of this PN junction diode. Yes, let us not go into in detailed application, but the daily life real-time application of PN junction diode is switch. Of course, how PN junction diode is a switch? Yes, our PN junction diode works only in forward bias condition, whereas it is blocked in reverse direction. It works only in one direction. Our switch is the real-time example. If what is the purpose of switch? Yes, I need to switch on the fan means what will I do? I will on the switch. That is, if you see in visual, it is seeing we are just switching on the switch for making the fan to run. But if you see inside the circuit, what is happening? The circuit is closed for the functionality to take place. At the same time, if you are switching off the fan, what will happen? The circuit is opened, which cuts the electrical connection and the fan is stopped. Yes, this is the working of PN junction diode. PN junction diode acts as a switch in real-time application. It works only in one direction, forward direction. And also it is applied in LED lighting applications, rectifier circuits, oscillators, etc. So these are all the real-time applications of PN junction diode. Moving back to the working, as I have said, this PN junction is formed when the P-type and N-type semiconductors are joined, and hence it is said to be PN junction diode. Yes, P-type and N-type is formed and it creates a junction between them. As you can clearly see in this diagram, P-type is depicted in red color and N-type is depicted in green color. Both forms the junction and a PN junction diode is created. Here, two legs, that is in two sides, two legs of diode. First one is the anode, positive side, and another side is the cathode, negative side. How can you differentiate it? Cathode side, usually at the edge of the diode, silver color coating is given, which indicates the negative cathode side. Moving to the dopant distribution in PN junction diode, you can see How the dopant distribution happens when a supply is given. Excess holes diffuse to the n-type region and excess electrons diffuse to the p-type region. Dopant distribution takes place when you give a bias to the circuit, to the diode. When the diode is biased, it starts moving. The electrons and holes inside starts moving. Here forward bias, reverse bias are the two biasing available, in which forward bias means putting a voltage across the diode that allows current to flow easily, while reverse biasing means putting a voltage across the diode in the opposite direction. The main function is it controls the flow of electric current in a circuit. This PN junction diode works on the principle of low resistance. That is, it offers a low resistance to the current in one direction and high resistance in another direction, which is reverse bias condition. And so this diode also acts as a rectifier. And this is given in the dopant distribution here. You can see when this excess holes and excess electrons starts to diffuse from the p-type and the n-type region, the depletion is created between both the p-type and n-type region, and this region is said to be depletion region. Calculation of this depletion region width is the major parameter in the PN junction diode. This depletion region is the space charge region in which P approximately 0 and acceptor ions are exposed, p-type, and in n-side N is approximately 0 and donor ions are exposed. This is the diagrammatic representation of the depletion region created. And moving to the calculation part of depletion layer width. First, to find the calculation, we are going to find the value of rho. So this rho value, as we have seen in the previous discussion itself, it is equal to minus q into Na for acceptor, that is holes region, and plus q into Nd for donor region. So taking the formula, del square V is equal to minus rho into xyz divided by epsilon naught epsilon r. D square V by dx square is equal to minus rho divided by epsilon naught epsilon r is the formula we know. And we are substituting this for individually for p side region and n side region. Substituting it for the p side region, we know the value of V and we are substituting it here, and we are simplifying the value of P. Therefore, and we are substituting charge value, we know C is equal to minus q Na divided by epsilon naught epsilon r into x1, and we are also substituting that value there. Finally, taking the common terms outside, we are getting V is equal to q Na divided by epsilon naught epsilon r into x square by 2 minus x1 into x. Here we are calculating two values for p side region and n side region. So here taking V is equal to V1 for p side region and V2 for n side region. Similarly, x is equal to x1 for p side region and x2 for n side region. We are getting the corresponding values of V1 and V2. Similar calculation is used for n side region also, and we are finding the value of V2. Finding the total potential built between this region, V0 is equal to V2 minus V1, and we are taking the values of V2 and V1, we are simplifying the values, and we are getting the value as q divided by epsilon naught epsilon r into Na x1 square plus Nd x2 square. Based on thermal equilibrium, we know condition Na x1 is equal to minus Nd x2. We are substituting this condition and we are finding the value of Na x1. From that we are simplifying the value of x1, and similarly x2 we are finding the value of x2. So from this, why we need to calculate this value of x1 and x2? Yes, to find the depletion width. That is the prime motive of our calculation, to find the depletion layer width created across between the p-type and the n-type region. So final formula W is equal to x2 minus x1. So we know the value of x1, we know the value of x2. Now we are substituting the value in the equation W is equal to x2 minus x1, and we are finding the final equation as 2 epsilon naught V naught divided by Q into Na plus Nd divided by Na Nd the whole power 1 by 2. So what is the need of calculating this depletion layer width? Yes, I am giving the supply to the PN junction diode means a region of depletion is created in between means I need to know what is the current flow inside it, how much acceptor ions are inside it, how much donor ions are inside it, what is the value of charge created inside it. I need to know each and every value individually, then only I can know the value of width created between the region. So for finding these values only I have derived this equation, and we have found out the final W value here. This value is mainly used for problems purposes. Yes, they will be giving the value of Na, Nd, V naught, and we know the value of epsilon naught and Q values. So we will be substituting that values and we will be finding the value of depletion layer width created between the p-type and n-type region. So this is about the PN junction diode general introduction and dopant distribution and its depletion width calculation. As I have mentioned in the intro to the topic, the real-time implementation of this PN junction diode is nothing but it is a switch. It acts as a switch, it acts as a rectifier. Yes, real-time implementation switches which we are using in our daily life is the major implementation and major real-time application of this PN junction diode, which we can see in our daily life. Whenever we learn, try to coincide it with the real-time applications which we are using in our daily life. It will be very easy for you to learn. That's all about this topic. If you have any doubts in this, you can ask me and get the details. Thank you.